Successful entrepreneurs do not rely on motivation or willpower to grow their businesses. They rely on habits that run on autopilot, generating results even on days when they feel unmotivated. The difference between a business that struggles and one that scales consistently comes down to 5 daily habits that take less than 2 hours total. Most entrepreneurs spend years chasing strategies when the real breakthrough is hiding in their daily routine. Welcome to KB Bluetree, where we help working professionals build online businesses through systems that create sustainable growth. Over the years, we have analyzed hundreds of successful entrepreneurs, and one pattern emerges every single time. The ones who scale are not working more hours or finding secret strategies. They have built specific habits that compound results over time without requiring constant decision-making or motivation. Today, we are breaking down exactly why most business-building habits fail within weeks, and the precise framework that helped Jackie, a marketing manager turned course creator, go from inconsistent revenue to predictable $15,000 months. By the end of this video, you will have a complete system for installing habits that actually stick and generate measurable business growth. Make sure to like and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more insightful content on building your online business the right way. Let us talk about what actually happens when you try to build business habits. Get inspired by a podcast or video, you commit to a new routine, and you tell yourself this time will be different. Maybe you decide to post content daily, reach out to 5 prospects every morning, or spend an hour on product development before work. The first few days feel great because motivation is high. Then life happens. You have a bad night of sleep and skip your morning routine. A work deadline hits and suddenly you do not have time for content creation. You miss one day, then 2, then a week passes, and you are back to your old patterns. The guilt sets in because you know what you should be doing, but somehow you cannot make yourself do it consistently. Here is what makes this frustrating. You watch other entrepreneurs who seem to execute flawlessly. They post daily, they launch consistently, they show up no matter what. Meanwhile, you are stuck in this cycle of starting strong and fading fast. You begin to question whether you have what it takes, whether you are disciplined enough, or whether entrepreneurship is even for you. The real problem is not your effort. It is that you are trying to build habits without understanding how habit formation actually works. The consequences compound over time. Inconsistent content means inconsistent visibility. Sporadic outreach means unpredictable revenue. Starting and stopping product development means nothing ever launches. Your business becomes a reflection of your inconsistent habits, growing in fits and starts instead of steady compound growth. You end each month disappointed because you know what is possible if you could just stay consistent. Root cause. So why do business building habits fail so consistently for most people? The first reason is that you are trying to install too many habits at once. You get excited about transforming your business, so you commit to posting daily, networking every morning, learning new skills every evening, and exercising before work. Your brain cannot handle that many new behaviors simultaneously. Each habit requires mental energy and attention, and you run out of both by day 3. Here is the deeper issue. Most people attach habits to motivation instead of systems. They think they will post content when they feel inspired, reach out to prospects when they feel confident, or work on their product when they have energy. Motivation is the worst foundation for habits because it fluctuates daily. Building a business on motivation is like building a house on sand. It works until the first storm hits. The third root cause is that your habits are not connected to immediate rewards. Your brain is wired to seek instant gratification, but most business-building habits have delayed rewards. You post content today and might see results in 3 months. Reach out to prospects today and might close a deal in 6 weeks. Your brain does not get the dopamine hit it needs to reinforce the behavior, so the habit never sticks. Another critical factor is environmental friction. You decide to create content every morning, but your filming equipment is in the closet. Your notes are scattered across apps, and you have to figure out what to say from scratch. Every time you go to execute the habit, you face a dozen small obstacles. Each obstacle is a decision point where you can quit, and eventually you do. High-friction habits require high motivation, and high motivation does not last. The final piece is identity misalignment. You are trying to build habits that belong to the person you want to become, but your current identity is fighting against them. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with consistency, every missed day reinforces that identity. If you see yourself as not a natural salesperson, Reaching out to prospects feels like pretending to be someone you are not. Your habits will never stick if they conflict with your core identity. Here is what actually works. The solution is not about trying harder or finding more motivation. It is about designing habits that work with your brain instead of against it, and building systems that make consistency inevitable. Solutions. Let us break down the framework that makes business habits stick. First, start with one keystone habit that creates ripple effects. Do not try to transform everything at once. Identify the single habit that, if done consistently, would have the biggest impact on your business. For most online business owners, this is content creation because it drives visibility, authority, and leads. Commit to that one habit for 30 days before adding anything else. Make it so small that it feels almost too easy. If your goal is daily content, start with posting one sentence per day. If it is outreach, start with sending one message. The size of the action matters less than the consistency. You are training your brain to show up daily, and once that pattern is established, you can increase the intensity. Second, use implementation intentions to remove decision fatigue. This is a game changer that most people miss. Instead of saying, "I will post content daily," you say, "I will post content every day at 7 in the morning right after I finish my coffee." The specific time and trigger remove the need to decide when to do it. Your brain just follows the if-then pattern automatically. Down your implementation intention in this exact format. When this specific trigger happens, I will do this specific action in this specific location. The more specific you are, the less willpower you need. Decision-making burns mental energy, so eliminate decisions by making your habit automatic. Within 2 weeks, the trigger will start cueing the behavior without conscious thought. Third, design your environment to make the habit frictionless. If you want to create content daily, set up your filming space the night before. Have your camera ready, your notes open, your lighting positioned. When morning comes, there is zero setup time. Just sit down and create. This principle applies to every business habit. Remove every obstacle between intention and action. For outreach habits, have your prospect list ready with pre-written templates. For product development, have your files open and your workspace organized. The goal is to make starting so easy that you do it before your brain has time to negotiate. High friction kills habits, so engineer your environment for zero friction. Spend time once designing the system, then benefit from easy execution forever. Fourth, stack habits onto existing routines. Your brain already has established patterns throughout the day. Leverage those patterns by attaching new habits to them. If you already drink coffee every morning, that becomes the trigger for your content habit. If you already check email at lunch, that becomes the trigger for prospect outreach. Habit stacking works because you are not creating new triggers, you are using existing ones. Write out your current daily routine, then find the natural attachment points for your new business habit. The key is choosing a routine that happens consistently every single day. If your existing routine is unstable, the new habit will be too. Once you stack the habit successfully, the existing routine literally pulls the new behavior along with it. Fifth, track your habit visually and celebrate small wins. Your brain needs immediate feedback to reinforce behavior. Create a simple tracking system where you mark off each day you complete the habit. This could be a calendar on your wall, a spreadsheet, or a habit tracking app. This visual progress creates a chain you do not want to break. Here's the critical part. Celebrate immediately after completing the habit. This does not mean throwing a party. It means giving yourself a small dopamine hit. Smile. Say yes out loud, do a fist pump, or check off the box with satisfaction. These micro-celebrations train your brain to associate the habit with positive feelings, which makes you want to repeat it tomorrow. If you need a complete system for building your online business with proven frameworks and templates, check out the Digital Freedom Blueprint on our Gumroad and PayHip stores. It includes the exact habit stacking systems and implementation guides we use with our clients to scale to $10,000 per month. Success story, let us talk about Jackie, the marketing manager we mentioned earlier. When Jackie started her course business, she was all over the place. Some weeks she would post content daily, other weeks nothing. She would have bursts of outreach followed by weeks of silence. Her revenue reflected this inconsistency, ranging from $0 to $3,000 per month with no predictability. She had the skills and the offer, but no habits to support consistent growth. We implemented this exact framework with Jackie. First, we identified her keystone habit as creating one piece of content daily. We started small, just one short post every morning. Second, we created an implementation intention. Every day at 6:30 in the morning, right after her first coffee, she would write and post one insight from her marketing experience. Third, we removed all friction by having her note app open with a template ready the night before. Fourth, Jackie stacked this habit onto her existing morning coffee routine, which she never missed. Finally, we set up a simple tracker where she marked off each successful day and celebrated with a literal fist pump. It felt silly at first, but that immediate positive reinforcement was crucial. Within 30 days, the habit was automatic. She stopped thinking about whether to post. She just did it after coffee without negotiation. After the content habit solidified, we added one more. 3 times per week, right after lunch, Jackie would send 5 outreach messages to potential students using a template system we created. Same framework, specific trigger, zero friction, visual tracking, immediate celebration. Within 90 days, Jackie went from inconsistent $3,000 months to predictable $15,000 months. The habits created consistent visibility, which created consistent leads, which created consistent revenue. Jackie told us the transformation was not just financial. She said, "I finally feel like a real business owner instead of someone dabbling. I do not wake up wondering what I should do. I just execute my habits and the results follow." That shift from decision fatigue to automatic execution is what separates struggling entrepreneurs from scaling ones. For complete habit templates, tracking systems, and artificial intelligence tools that automate your business operations, grab the Artificial Intelligence Business Accelerator Kit from our Gumroad and PayHip stores. It includes everything you need to build habits that generate predictable growth. Call to action here is your immediate action step. Right now, identify your one keystone habit, the single behavior that would have the biggest impact if done daily. Then write your implementation intention in this format. Every day at this specific time, right after this existing routine, I will do this specific action. Set up your environment tonight to make tomorrow morning frictionless. Then track and celebrate your first win. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe to KB Bluetree for more strategies on building sustainable online businesses. We drop new videos every week on systems that create real results without burnout. And if you are interested in productivity and career development strategies that complement your business habits, check out our KB Bluetree Productivity and Career Development channel. Remember this, motivation gets you started, but habits keep you growing. Every successful entrepreneur you admire has habits you do not see running in the background. Those habits are not special or complicated, they are just consistent. You now have the exact framework to build the same foundation. Pick your habit, create your trigger, remove the friction, and start tomorrow. Your most consistent growth chapter begins with one small daily action.